How do I clean sticky food dehydrator trays? Imagine opening your dehydrator after a successful drying session and finding sticky, stubborn residue on your trays. It can be frustrating, but don't worry, keeping those trays spotless is easier than you think. First, always start by removing the trays from your dehydrator. If your trays have removable liners or mesh screens, take those out too. Soaking is your best friend here. Fill a sink or basin with hot water and add a few drops of mild, unscented dish soap. Place the trays in the water and let them soak for at least 20 minutes. For really tough, dried-on food, soaking overnight can make a big difference. Once soaked, grab a soft cloth or a sponge and gently wipe away most of the residue. If some sticky spots remain, use a non-scratch scrub pad to gently work on those areas. Be careful not to use anything abrasive that could scratch or damage the plastic or mesh. Rinse the trays thoroughly with clean, warm water to remove any soap or leftover debris. Let them air dry completely before putting them back into your dehydrator. For stubborn stains like fruit leathers or marinated meats, you might need to repeat the soaking process or give those spots a gentle scrub with a soft brush. Avoid harsh chemicals or abrasive scrubbers because they can damage the trays and affect future food drying. If your trays are large and don't fit in your sink, you can use a large plastic storage bin or even your bathtub for soaking. Some people have even taken trays to a car wash for a high-pressure rinse, but always follow up with a good soap and water wash at home to ensure food safety. To make future cleaning easier, consider using accessories like mesh screens or solid liners that prevent food from sticking directly to the trays. These can be washed separately and often make cleanup faster. Parchment paper is another handy trick for sticky foods like fruit leathers. Just cut it to fit your trays, and once the food is dried, it peels right off. Remember not to use wax paper, aluminum foil, or plastic wrap because they can block airflow and reduce your dehydrator's efficiency. Regular maintenance helps too. Wipe down your trays after each use, especially if you notice drips or spills. This prevents buildup that becomes harder to clean later. If your dehydrator has a fan or heating element at the base, be careful not to let food or liquids drip into those areas. Some models have removable nonstick liners at the bottom to catch drips. Use these and clean them often. While some trays are dishwasher safe, high heat can warp plastic over time, especially if placed on the bottom rack. To keep your trays in good shape, it's best to place them on the top rack and wash by hand when possible. Always check your appliance manual for specific cleaning instructions. Keeping your dehydrator trays clean not only makes your food safer but also helps your machine work better. Clean trays mean better airflow and more consistent drying results. If you dry food often, buying extra trays or nonstick accessories can save you time. Storing clean, dry trays in a dedicated container keeps them ready for your next batch. With these simple steps, your trays will stay in top shape, making your food preservation projects easier and more successful.